ourselves, is it really worth it? Because some of the people have really gone through very tough times just being in another country, and you don't even know what to do. They've probably confiscated your passport and your ID, and you literally cannot even ask for help. So it's important for us to be careful, not to be driven by greed or be driven by desperation, but to just seek the Lord on where he would have us be. UDA splashes 180 million shillings on party polls. Interesting story right there on page 7. Dark web of short-term rental debt, dating apps and online messaging in Kenya. This is quite unfortunate. This is a dark web for sure, because we have such things happening. We have to be careful with the people we talk with online, because people can mask, they can catfish you, pretend to be something they are not. So it's important to be careful, especially the young ladies who are lured by the so-called older mzungus. That is what has been very common out here with the young girls in college. So it's important to be very careful and to really also be observant as parents. I also see YTSC is worried about schools in 2026. That's a story that has been covered on the Daily Nation as well. Coming down to the Standard, actually, let me just read some of the news that are making the headlines also on X. Betty Bayo's mother accuses son-in-law of causing her death. Very unfortunate story right there. Comedian Jemo Yulemse announces Nairobi Senate bid for 2027. Interesting. This is quite interesting. And then AFC Leopards edge Gor Mahia 1-0 intense Mashemeji derby. That is on the sports news. And coming to the business, not Business Daily, but the Standard newspaper, I see wildebeest blockade. So the rhythmic thunder of hooves that marks what many regard as the 8th wonder of the world. The annual wildebeest migration in the Masai Mara may soon fall silent. Why? This follows a presidential directive allowing a hotelier, the Ritz-Carlton, to erect structures within the migration corridor and move experts warn could disrupt the fragile ecosystem. Conservationists are beside themselves with consternation as they seek court orders to halt a calamitous decision that offers only short-term financial gains for a handful of powerful government figures. Quite unfortunate there. A story covered on page 4. And I see here Meltemain Olodapa saying, without the county government regulating tourist behavior and activities, we have seen the habitat degraded so badly. There is a pattern that sidelines local communities that have coexisted with wildlife for generations, and that has been covered there. And I also see a story covered on the Health and Science pullout saying teen's new life after rare breast surgery. So Lydia Mutendwa's childhood and teen life was interrupted by unusual breast growth that revealed gigantomastia, a battle she and her mother fought until a transformative surgery this year. And we see a team of doctors there who are part of this great procedure that has saved the life of this young girl. And more stories. I see anthrax outbreak. Don't slaughter that sick animal this festive season. Very important. And also new push to rein in junk food industry. A story also covered on the Health and Nation pullout newspaper. Coming to the Business Daily, World Bank turns heat on CA to cut call rates further. Interesting. So I'm seeing that story being covered there, and also rationing fears as electricity demand jumps to new peak. That is a story covered on the Business Daily. And that's it for the newspaper review. Grab a copy of your favorite, get to be on the know. Let us keep praying for our nation of Kenya, and even especially those in Russia who have been lured into war with Ukraine and even being put on the front line. So let us really pray so that they will be safe and they will come back home in one piece as well. So let us have a look at the video of the day. When we come back, we'll talk about it.
Oh, I see. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, MD. How are you?
Very well, sir. I'm already running out for rehearsals.
What song is the choir doing tomorrow?
Jehovah Jireh by Minister Esther Oji.
Okay, that's good. You know it's anointing service tomorrow.
Oh yes, Pastor, I'm aware. Pastor, trust me, it's a very, very powerful song. You will love it.